Hello, everybody. How's it going? It is Matt, and it is Fiendish Friday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when I am here. I know it's an awful lot, but I have an awful lot on my plate to review. And also, one last little tidbit of information. Check out the description box. I gave you your brief synopsis for both films. I gave you your starring cast for both films, the runtime, the director, the runtime of both cuts, both movies, link for trailers, and then a link for where you can watch both of them for free, and also a link if you decide you can help support the channel and toss me a couple of bucks, and that would be very much appreciated. It goes towards set stuff for the set and also movies. Other things, also helps pay for advertisements and things of that nature. So with all that in mind, let's roll, that we got that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. In today's films, there's two. It's a double review. It'll be Center City and Center City 2. The first one, Center City, came out back in 2017, I believe. It is a very, very good, very interesting short. It only runs at 10 minutes long. Excuse me. That's why I'm doing both of them on one video. It basically what it does, it follows the woman is her character's name. The woman from Boston. Follows her as she is being picked up by a driver, and they are discussing things about the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, and she wants to see the art museum and other things of that nature. She wants to do the tourist thing. He goes and drops her off at a place, and a short while later, he comes to pick her back up, and she has a man with her, and she is being very, very friendly with the man. They are making out very passionately. She hops on his lap at one point, tells him to close his eyes, and then she proceeds to strangle him. Wow. What an intense scene that scene really was. She ends up having to hop around into the back loading dock area to help get more leverage to strangle him. Her job, you find out that is a job that she was sent to do. The driver is very nonchalant about things, drops her back off at where she needs to go, makes a call to somebody, and then he goes there and meets a gentleman who is at a garage, and in this garage they're going to dispose of said body. Yes, and then you find out what they do with the body and where he's getting rid of the meat, and it just really is just a mind blower. Oh my gosh. There's only about 5 people, I believe, in total, or 6 people in 5 people in, I believe, in total in cast for this film, including the driver, the woman, the mark, the person that he basically sells the body to, and the person that is buying the body afterwards. It is very, very just on that ending. It's a real kick in the pants. I really enjoyed it. I did not see it coming. I thought that August did a fantastic job with direction in this. This is the 3rd film I've reviewed for him, and I absolutely love his style. Both him and his brother do a fantastic job. I believe it's his brother. But either way, the Aguilars, they do a fantastic job with everything. It's got great production value, great sound. The sound gets an A+ from me. The dialogue gets an A+ as well. It really works on all different levels, and it really is a fantastic film. The editing is very smooth and clean. There's no weird jumps in it. There's no weird continuity errors. You can tell there was a lot of love and passion behind this, and that they really cared for this film. This really, really is a masterpiece. For only 10 minutes, it is very, very good. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Now I'm going to roll on over to Center City number 2. Now with Center City number 2, the woman is done with her job. She is going to a meeting with a group of other people that are basically funding the job, and they tell her in a very convincing way that she has to do one last deed. They show that the mark that they're going after is a guy named Teddy. Teddy is a very vicious street pimp. He does things to women like beats them, bites them. As a matter of fact, they even show a victim of his that has been beaten and bitten, and she has a big, huge mark bitten out of her back. It's quite gnarly looking. And this is all shot in black and white, by the way. Both of them are, and I feel like that was the perfect choice to go with. I think it really gives it a very modern noir-ish kind of vibe. If you like noirs, you will like this. If you like horror, you will like this. If you like suspense, you will like this. If you like some drama, you will like this. If you like gangster films, you will like this. This movie covers a very, very, very vast variety of people that could watch and enjoy this. So they're forcing her to do this last job, and then they'll give her whatever amount of money it was. I believe it was 20 G's and a plane ticket to wherever she wanted to go. So with that in mind, she goes and she meets a guy named Butch. Butch is her date for the evening. Butch is quite the character. They have 3 shorts. One on Butch, one on the woman, and one on the driver. And we have a different driver altogether with this one. You find out that one of the girls is one of the main mob boss. She is leaving, and she is taking one of the girls with her. You find out that there is a wicked little double cross going on there. She picks up on the fact and is able to come out of it alive. Everybody else is dead. There's 4 of them in total. 3 of them die. She is the 4th person. She gets away, and they then go to the party scene to where you find our character of Butch and the woman. They are getting into this party for Teddy. And there is all kinds of people there. There is a little Peter Dinklage lookalike there. When I first saw him, I thought it was Dinklage for one moment, and then I was like, no, wait a second. And then then the camera gave me a second look, and I was like, no, he just kind of resembles him a lot. In the face, he really resembles Dinklage. It was kind of like holy crap, and there's his doppelganger. But you find out that Teddy's got a girl back in a cage that has been not necessarily loyal or honest to him, so he's punishing her. So he eventually brings back more people to the back room, and eventually we have our nice little showdown between Teddy and the woman. He ends up biting her shoulder, takes a chunk out of her shoulder. It gets pretty gnarly there. And eventually our mob boss that was leaving is coming back for some exact revenge. It is absolutely amazing and stunning. Everything about both Center City 1 and 2 are just absolutely just breathtaking. August does a great job with capturing everything scenery wise. He has a great vision, and when it comes to fruition, it is very nice, and it will not leave you disappointed. I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'm not going to tell you the ending to Center City 2 because it gets wild and it gets very good. But I highly, highly recommend checking out both 1 and 2, and then check out The Driver, The Woman, and Butch. They're all four of those will run you under a amount of a feature film watching all four in one sitting. So it definitely really gives you a really good insight of all of these characters, especially those three. They are very key point characters in both 1 and 2. Butch isn't in part 1, but he's in that middle piece where they do a short just on him, and then he is in part 2 quite a bit. He is by far my favorite character out of all of the films put together. I feel like that he is cool and fun and funny and just a likable guy in a film viewer's aspect. I really enjoyed Butch. I think he's cool. The Driver is also really cool as well. And then the character that plays the woman, she does a fantastic job in both of these. Just absolutely stunning woman. Just amazing actress. Great performance turned in on both films. I can't wait for part 3. That is one thing that they do leave you with, that Butch will return. So that will be kind of interesting and cool to see if and when that does happen, because I am a huge fan of strange films and everything that they put out. The Raven, what was the other one I did? The Raven, and shoot, I'm forgetting the first one now off the top of my head. Never mind. I forget the name of it. I have it, and it's just absolutely stunning. Just check out everything from Strange Films. They are fantastic filmmakers. They know what they're doing. They know how to deliver. Now on to my 3 things that I like my film to meet. On the audio, it gets an A+. There's never a point in either one of these films where I was misunderstanding what's being said. I understood every word 100% of the time, all the way through both of them. The dialogue is great in both of them. It gets an A+ on that aspect. I really I think that they do a fantastic job writing everything. Every film is a passion project. I feel like they are the kind of filmmakers I want to see out there making bigger stuff. I want to see them get more funds to make bigger and better and more feature length films, because I think that they deserve it. They're very good at what they do, and there's not a thing wrong with any of their films. I think they just really are fantastic filmmakers. And now on to the third thing, which is editing. Editing is always smooth in their films. They don't slouch and have weird jump cuts or weird errors in it where it seems like there's a continuity error due to the editing. None of that. These films are just absolutely remarkable, and I hope that you guys after watching my review, check out the folks, fine folks over there at Strange Films, because they really deserve a much bigger audience. I think that they really know how to rock and do it in a very, very fashionable way. And now on to that one, I'm going to give that one a 4.5 out of 5. It runs at about 40 minutes, so it's not a long one. So like I said, you can watch both Center City 1 and 2, and then the 3 shorts that go with it in less than a feature-length film. It's well worth watching all 5 of them. It's just absolutely stunning and just great stuff. All right, guys. Tomorrow I will be back with Incessant and then the Tinkerman, and that'll wrap out the week. And then we'll start off next week with some goodies. Got Tapeworms, got Backwoods from my good friend Tristan. We're doing American Ripper. We also got 4 interviews lined up for Facebook next week. So if you are on my Facebook or would like to be on there, let me know. I can hook you up with the links and all that great stuff, so you can check out the interviews I got coming, because they are going to be some good ones. All right, guys, I love your faces. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, a fantastic weekend. And as always, I love your faces and peace.